I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Morris Township Board of Adjustment on Monday, October 28th, 2024. The legal notice required in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act has been satisfied, and a statement certifying same will be executed. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Let's have that, a roll call, please.
Mr. Bowler.
Here.
Mr. Trachtenberg.
Here.
Mr. Williams.
Here.
Ms. Simmons.
Here.
Mr. Bergeron.
Here.
Mr. Freeman.
Here.
Mr. Woodford.
Here.
Mr. Oler.
Here.
Mr. Hanson.
Here.
Councilman Santiago here.
First, well, we can announce the postponement. Do that.
Do that first? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So, Mr. Chairman, with respect to two of the applications this evening, we've been asked to carry those items. The first one was application BA 13-24, Amy and Matthew Masterson. They have an issue with notices. So first, we should just pick a new date. I'll announce the date, and then those that were not noticed timely will need to be renoticed.
Okay, so we've adjourned that to December 9th.
December 9, correct, Sonia?
That's our regular meeting.
Regular meeting, okay. So for any member of the public with respect to application BA 13-24, that's Masterson at 100 Burnham Parkway. That application is not going to be heard this evening. Instead, it will be heard on December 9th in this room at 7 p.m. There will be no further notice from the applicant except to those listed on the 200-foot list which were not served timely. Okay. And then the second one with respect to an adjournment is Michael Ewing. That application for 40 Springbrook Road. We have a request to adjourn. Not exactly sure why, but it will not be heard this evening. And again, Sonia, December 9th for that?
Yes.
Okay. And both have agreed to any extensions that are required?
Yes. The Ewing application has been extended through December of 2024 for us to hear. So again, for the members of the public with respect to Michael Ewing's application, that's 40 Springbrook Road. That application is not being heard this evening, and instead it will be heard on December 9th, 2024 in this room. That meeting starts at 7 p.m. and there will be no further notices from the applicant.
Next is the consideration for approval of the minutes of the September 23rd, 2024 meeting. Members, anybody have any questions or comments on the minutes?
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes are approved. Next, we have several resolutions. The first being for BA-0824, Richard Landerman.
So this is a resolution that, with respect to the application filed by Richard Landerman at 44 Woodland Drive. That property was in the RA 25 zone. The applicant filed for minor subdivision approval, bulk variance relief, and for D2 use variance relief to subdivide an existing lot that's partially located in the township of Morris and partially located in the town of Morristown. Again, that property is known as 44 Woodland Drive. For the reasons set forth in the application, the application was conditionally granted, and with our standard conditions, as well as conditions, here we go, starting at number 9, where the one-story block structure located on lot 4301 shall not be used for short-term rental, defined to mean less than 100 consecutive days. And I know we spoke about 6 months at the meeting, but there's a statute that talks about 175 days being the operative time to use. So we have to go less than 175 days for short term. And accordingly, any rental of the one-story block structure located on lot 4301 shall be for a term of at least 175 days or greater. Condition 10, there shall be no development on proposed lot 4302 other than the retaining wall as shown on the engineering plans that were before the board. 11, proposed lot 4302 in the township of Morris shall not be sold separately from lot 3.02, block 5402, which is located in the town of Morristown. And after some consideration with Mr. Woodford, we'll add a condition similar with respect to the other lots that are being carved out here. So it would say proposed lot 4301 within block 3002 in the township of Morris shall not be sold separately from proposed lot 3.01 block 5402 in the town of Morristown. So that covers both. There's actually 4 lots, but it's the 2 would be forever joined together. Right? The next one would be no trees shall be removed from proposed lot 4302 without first applying for and receiving a tree removal permit and prior to the issuance of a construction permit for the construction of the retaining wall on proposed lot 4302, the applicant shall apply for and receive a grading permit.
Board members, any questions? If not, entertain a motion to approve this resolution.
Thank you for thinking of the other lot being combined as well.
That was him.
Prior to Sally, that was great. We'll keep you around too.
Thanks. You make a motion to approve?
Yes, with all the conditions.
Have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Ms. Santiago?
Mr. Goldberg,
Yes.
Mr. Trachtenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Simmons,
Yes.
Mr. Benoit,
Yes.
and Mr. Woodford.
Yes.
So moved.
The next resolution is also a memorializing resolution with respect to the application filed by John Saxon, 34 West Hanover Avenue, who applied to the board for permission to convert part of an existing detached garage into an office space with a full bathroom where no portion of an accessory structure is permitted to be used for living quarters. That application, and again, that property is in the RA7 zone. That application was conditionally approved as set forth in the resolution with our standard conditions as well as conditions indicating that the garage shall not be used for any living space other than the proposed office use. There shall be no kitchen and no sleeping areas installed in that garage. Also, the garage space shall not be rented, and also the sewer and water line serving the garage shall be tied into the main house sewer and water lines. A separate sewer or water line connection into the main lines in the street shall not be permitted.
Board members, any questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay. Ms. Santiago?
Mr. Goldberg,
Yes.
Mr. Trachtenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Simmons,
Yes.
Mr. Benoit,
Yes.
and Mr. Woodford.
Yes.
So moved.
Next, we move into our public hearings. As indicated earlier, PA-13-24, the Masterson application, and PA-17-23, the union applications have been postponed. That leaves us with PA-14-24, Shannon and Marshall LaRusso. Ms. Santiago.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. This is PA-14-24, Shannon and Marshall LaRusso. Lot 9612, Lot 381, Kidney Ridge Drive in the RA15 zone for Section C. Applicant proposes the construction of a partial second-story addition over an existing garage, creating a left side yard setback of 15.6 feet and a right side yard setback of 15.8 feet where 20 feet is required, and in creating a combined side yard setback of 31.40 feet where 50 feet is required. Applicant will also seek a variance for the expansion of a non-conforming structure.
Will you all be testifying?
Yes.
Right? So would you all, I'm going to swear all of you in then. We can do it all at the same time?
Yep.
Stand and raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you will give to this board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God. My left to right, just for the record, your names, please.
Shannon LaRusso.
Marshall LaRusso. Jonathan Bashevsky.
Can you spell the rest?
It's B-A-C-Z.
Can you speak into the microphone? Thank you.
B-A, is this one on?
Yes.
Yeah, that's, it's B-A-C-Z-E-W-S-K-I.
And you are
Architect.
architect.
Okay. Why don't we start and get his credentials?
Yeah.
Tell us
So,
about your credentials so that we can qualify you as an expert in this field.
I'm a graduate of NJIT, School of Architecture.
I need you to speak closer to that
Sorry.
microphone.
We can move that
yeah.
microphone.
Yes, move it forward. Chair forward, thank you.
I'm a graduate of NJIT School of Architecture, and I'm licensed in the state of New Jersey in good standing. I haven't been before your board before, but I've testified in Madison, Chatham, Forum Park several times.
Okay. Accept you as an expert in architecture. Who wishes to tell us about the application?
So thank you guys for the opportunity to speak this evening. My husband and I have been residents of Morris Township for almost 25 years. We've raised our family here and really want to put something back into our house and improve the community. So we're here to request the variance for our house so we can add to it and improve the quality of, our neighborhood. And John's here to answer any questions that you might have in regards to the architectural structure and building. And has been invaluable in the process of getting us to this point, so thank you.
Okay. Any questions by board members? Members of the public, close the public portion. Tell us about the development, what you're planning on doing.
Sure. Can we bring the architectural drawing one?
You're going right up.
That mic works too, right?
I'm sorry,
Yes.
Yes.
you turn it on.
Turn it on.
it might be on, try it.
Testing? Yep. Okay.
You
Can
can take it out of the stand if you'd like.
No, that's okay. Can you zoom in on the site plan, please?
Can you zoom in, Sid? Pete?
There we go.
Too
First
far.
page.
Back page.
Back page.
There you go. That's good. Okay, so the existing lot is 100 by 150 in the RA 15 zone. There are 3 existing non-conforming conditions. They are the existing left side yard of 15.6 feet where 20 feet is required, and the existing right side of 15.8 where 20 feet is required. And the total combined side yard setback is 31.4 feet where 50 is required. This project is expanding the existing 2-story home with the second floor being expanded over an existing garage, a portion of the existing garage. If you can go to the next page. Yep. There you go. That's good. So currently there's an existing bedroom that is over like an existing living room right here. And you can see on this drawing to the left is the roof of the garage below. The addition proposed is to move that existing bedroom out over the garage to make a suite and a laundry room area. And if you can go to the next page. So this is the existing front elevation as it currently is. You can see that the roof line steps down slightly where the existing bedroom is located. And you can see that's the garage to the left side right now. And if you just scroll down a little bit. So the proposed addition is right there over the existing garage. We plan on matching the same architectural vernacular of the house, matching the wood siding, keeping the same roof pitch. There's an existing chimney from the fireplace below that needs to be extended about 2 feet. The proposed structure is about 2 feet lower than the maximum, than the ridge height of the roof right now. The proposed height is 28.76, where 35 feet is required. So it's not, we're not getting close to the maximum roof height that's allowed. The structure, we're keeping this roof in the front there that breaks up the elevation a little bit, so it doesn't appear as large, and it breaks up the facade a little bit. And that's really it. It's pretty straightforward. Can answer any questions that the board might have.
And you need this variance because of the expansion of a non-conforming use, is that correct?
Correct. And both from, not to expand the existing footprint for a number of reasons. One, the economy of it makes sense. There's already a foundation and a structure that's in very good shape. This house is, mid-60s construction, and it's done very well, actually. The wood siding's in great shape for the most part. Foundation, there's no cracks. All the structure is solid. So a lot of it can be reused without having to, expand the first floor footprint.
Got a question on the this fence. This has nothing to do with the housing itself, but might be better addressed in the Russos. This fence that looks like it extends into the property behind you. On the first page of the drawings, if you go back to the first page, right there, there's a fence that extends into the neighboring property.
That's their fence.
That's their fence?
Yes, ours are the side fences, the back fences, the people who live behind us.
Because I just saw it looks like it's connected, so you just like intersected with theirs and,
Yes,
Correct.
and they have no problem with that whatsoever?
No. They've actually replaced it. They replaced their fence in the back. Our fence doesn't even actually, I think it goes up against it. I don't think it even touches it.
Yeah, there's a tree in that corner that kind of has the intersection of the fences.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Because I was wondering if that was your fence.
No,
No.
You have to
no,
come
we did not
forward.
build on someone else's property.
Okay. There was something. What is it? So there's no roof issues on this. In fact, that's,
No, there's no additional impervious surface being added.
all right. Board members, any questions?
Mr. Chairman, just a quick question. The shed, that's conforming to the sideline?
I'm not sure. I didn't check any of the accessory structures since that wasn't in our scope of work. We weren't adding or modifying.
How big is the shed?
I'm looking right now. 4 by 6 maybe.
So it's well under 100 square feet.
Well under.
Yes.
It's
well,
8 by 5.5, maybe 6. So it's
So-
less than 50 feet.
Less than 50 square feet.
it doesn't
So
fit all
that can
the
be
stuff.
1 foot off the line, is that correct?
No, that still has to be 5 foot off the line, but it wasn't playing any part of the balance of the application, so I didn't make any statement on it.
Okay.
Just included, just over,
Yeah, how hard would it be to move that shed another 2.5 feet off the property line?
It might fall apart.
I mean, we could, it just would be
Well,
in the
Yeah.
middle of, it would be more in the middle of the yard.
No, it'd be 2 more feet further away from the fence.
Right,
right.
but I think our fence is
Is
actually
inside.
off the property line.
Yeah.
The fence is
Looks
on
that
it,
way,
there's
right.
there's a tree, the fence is actually, I think, at least a foot,
Yeah.
if not more than that, inside the property line.
Yeah, it's about 2 feet off of the property line.
Do we need to move it further than that?
It would have to be
You need
5
to
foot
speak
from the
into
property line.
microphone because I'm not picking you up on the recording.
No, do we need to move, it have to be 5 feet inside the property line?
Inside the property line.
Okay.
can we say, we allow them to keep it there, and if they replace it, it has to be 5 feet?
Yes, I
Yeah.
think that's fair.
That's fair.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's where I
Thank
was
you.
going with
I
it.
can see your face.
That's where I was going with it.
Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Any other board members with questions? Seeing none, hearing none, open it up to the public. Any questions from the public? Seeing none, hearing none, close the public portion. Mr. Hanson, any comments, questions?
No.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. Board members, to me, this application is a no-brainer. It's pretty much, yes, you can do it for all the reasons you've set forth. If the house was built within, outside, with no, the setback's not conforming with zoning, and you're not expanding it other than that footprint, so I would be in favor of granting this application. So, and any other board members have any comments? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman, with the addition of the shed
Okay,
to be permitted unless it's changed.
motion to approve.
And I'll second that motion.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Santiago?
Mr. Goldberg.
Yes.
Mr. Trachtenberg.
Yes.
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Ms. Simmons.
Yes.
Mr. Benoit.
Yes.
Mr. Kramer.
Yes.
Mr. Woodford.
Yes.
So moved.
All right, I will have a resolution for you at our next meeting.
Thank you. Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're making a very nice master bedroom.
So what's it like, living across from that court?
It's been amazing.
It's phenomenal.
Except
I mean,
for
our kids are
lacrosse.
grown now, yeah, but they don't have, I guess since they built so many more fields in town, they don't use it as much. They used to use it a lot more for soccer and lacrosse, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of cars that used to park. I know they put some signs to have not people parking in front of, on our side, but there's not as much as there was for whatever reason. But
It's beautiful.
the park is,
It's a good
the park
spot.
is great. Yeah, it's a great spot.
Great location.
Thank you guys so
Yes.
much.
Thank you very much.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other matters to be discussed? Anything we have to go into closed session about?
No.
Have we heard anything more from the granting of the last application, Springfield application?
No, I will have a resolution at the next hearing. We got the transcript last week, I think. So, yeah. So I haven't completed the resolution yet.
All right.
Rich, do you think there's anything, I know the round of COA with the number of units, I think was assigned to the township and all that, is there?
Yeah, I don't remember the town's exact number, but it's
537?
571.
571, yeah. So, and remember, that's roughly 20% of the market numbers, right? So you
2,000 units. to
Yeah,
get to that.
2,800 about.
But, yeah,
2,800 market units to get to your 570.
But so the
So,
process
no,
is,
fair
the
amount.
course over the next year, there'll be some back and forth between,
Yeah, well, the process is that in January, the township has to present what it believes its number to be. It could agree, or it'll have its own calculation and why, and then there's going to be a little bit of back and forth, and that's supposed to be resolved by June. So, it's a lot of units. Yeah, I mean, statewide, it's a lot of units.
We were talking about it before the meeting. There's some places where it's really nutty, like 2,000 units in town, 2,000 units of low income, not 2,000 total,
Yeah.
in small towns.
It's a lot of units.
keep folks busy.
See where it goes. Yep.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks for
Any
the
other matters? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.